Hey, how's it going? Gonna just kind of work on a track that I was working on earlier this week. Started this one on Sunday. So just want to start just throwing in some transitions and keep building it out and maybe change some chords up, add some other patterns in there. But this one's like a little bit of a different one than I would normally do. It's more in like kind of dance style with some vocal chops in there. So I like how this is coming along. So just figured I'd live stream this while walking through it. So let's hear what we've got. Got a little filter sweep going here on different parts as they're coming in. Maybe I could even do that a little more so. If you're worried that this isn't real, got a little vocal placeholder. Let's just get a little more effect on. Got a little vocal chop section here. Yeah, let's open this up a little bit. A little more of that low end coming in here. And then this part, we'll bring this high end down a little bit. There we go. Kind of tuck that in. And then first thing I'm going to do that I haven't done yet, I'm just going to set up a little side chain so that it's pumping on all the synths as we're listening. I will tell you the truth. I'll still be here in the morning. Okay, so this was the kick I added in there for side chain. So let's go ahead and just instead of outputting this to the drum bus, let's go ahead and add this to its own bus for kick for sidechain, and label that down here, and we'll just set this to no output so that it's not going anywhere. And now nothing's coming through there, but we can use that bus to drive our sidechain. So let's find that. All right. And we'll go ahead and add just a normal stock Logic compressor here. Set that side chain up to be our, there it is. Should be, I believe it's bus 20. And then we'll just set this up so that it's starting to pump a little bit. And then it's Logic struggling a little bit here, so I'm just going to adjust the output so that I'm not fighting so much, the CPU is not fighting so much. So we'll go ahead and get that set up. That'll take a second. Let that get loaded up. And that should hopefully be almost done there. There we go. So now, let's hear that again.
I'll still be here in the morning.
So let's hear that. Okay, so now it's starting to get a little more of that pumping sound as I'm getting that sidechain set up. And then just find the right. And then I'm just gonna even delay, reverse delay this a little bit. Yeah, I'll bring this back down because I want the, just because it takes like a little bit for the compressor to hit. I found that if I reverse delay it a little bit, it'll bring the compressor right in line with where I want it. So now when we hear that with the drums, so let's just take a look at that compressor again. Yeah, so just kind of getting it pumping to where I want it. So now it's, you know, right when it gets back to the normal volume, it's back to its pumping down. So I like that. Let's go ahead and stick with that here. Thanks to anyone who's checked out the stream so far. I see a couple likes over on YouTube. Thanks. Let me know if you've got any questions along the way. And let's just do a little mixing while we're at it. I think I might take the reverb off of it here and instead bust these, use some bus reverb. So let's go ahead and get some long reverb on these. Yeah. So let's go ahead and do that. Bring that back over to the bus reverb. And just because I want it to sound a little softer there on the snaps, take away some of that high end. Oh, it looks like I already did on that one. And then we'll also add some of the, just some ping pong delay. Add a little more length to these, as well as just some bouncing back and forth for some width. And hey, looks like we've got a few viewers here. Thanks for hopping on. Just kind of working through a track that I started on Sunday. Figured I'd work on it a little bit more. So, okay, so now we've got the sidechain set up. I was kind of messing with the snaps there a little bit. And let's just kind of hear from the beginning part. Okay, so this is still Oh, let's bring our side chain.
If you're worried that this isn't real, and tell me I shouldn't go home. No closed eyes will sleepless, and that's fine. I'm too tired to dream on my own. If you're worried that this isn't real, then I will tell you the truth. I'll still be here in the morning. No closed eyes will sleepless, and that's fine. I'm too tired. And I will tell you the truth. I'll still be here in the morning.
Oops. All right. Yeah, sometimes thanks for letting me know. Sometimes Streamlabs yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it just like shuts my mic off like that. So, thanks for letting me know. And oh, as I'm looking at this, I also see that my webcam decided to go offline there. There we go. Now you got some keys. You got some keys, you got some you can hear my voice now. So, thanks for letting me know. I was just saying I wanted to find this could actually be pretty close to what I'm looking for. So I want to do like a something where I can add a little bit so I'm just doing a little sound design here where I want to add like a little bit of like a rhythmic synth. And there we go. Like where this is headed now. Okay, I think I like that. So I was just kind of getting the right sound in my head for and we'll have this start coming in during the little drop that we have the vocal chops in. Christopher, thanks for joining. Thanks for glad you guys can hear me now. Let's see. You guys make music too? Let's see. What was I doing here? Oh, okay. So I was just doing that. So let's do like so we're doing so the okay. Just trying to figure out if I want to keep these. Okay, let's try something here. Nice, yeah, good luck. I hope you're yeah, it's always cool to see it when you don't know what goes into it. Let's see. I want to do like a bum, bum, bum. Like a whoops. Okay. So let's get low latency mode on here. So I want to do something like that. So let's record that. Whoops. I don't like the little run up. I don't think. Let's hear like maybe, and then probably also I'll mess with the inversions later. Let's just record that in again. Simpler. Tell me I shouldn't go home. No close eyes will sleepless and that's fine. I'm too tired to dream of home. If you worry that. Okay, so we'll just do this part and fix some of the things that I messed up here. And also I want to do, so it's just invert these so that same notes, I'm just moving them so that they're it's a little smoother transition between the chords. So I'm just changing their octaves. So now let's hear that. So let's copy that over here. Oh, whoops. You can see part of it got cut off when I moved it. So let's do that, and then let's just quantize these. There we go. Kind of tuck that in. And then this should be this is off. This needs to be here. Whoopsies. And then this needs to move over too. Quite a bit. Okay. And then those are pretty close. Okay. Tighten that up. Okay. So now trying to think if this. Okay, so we've got. Or I could do. Yeah, let's maybe change this to be E instead.
Closed eyes were sleepless, and that's fun. A dream on my own.
And then this could be. So. Yeah, so let's change this to be. Yeah, something like that. Let's hear that. Just a little more interesting. A little more interesting harmony maybe there. Yeah, there we go. And then I also want to do, I want to change this to be a fixed note length so that it is a little kind of bouncier like that. You can almost kind of like it feels not that short, but it feels quicker when the note's shorter. So let's go ahead and do something like this. So maybe just under like a full beat. Yeah, so let's hear that now in context. I know, it can be, especially in pop songs and like dance songs. I mean, even this, like I like barely started this, but like, I mean, even this part has like, you know, you got your main drum line and then you got this kind of little drum part that's going in the background, just adding some like feel to it. And then once we get to this part, you know, we're adding snaps. Got some of these sweeps going on. And just kind of layering all of that up, you know. And then we get this little part. You know, it's kind of going left to right. If you're wearing like headphones or listening on speakers, you can hear it bouncing left to right there, this little drum line there. So, yeah, even like this, I guess it kind of already has quite a few layers. More than you would like think upon hearing it, at least. So let's do, where do I want this to sit? I think I like that kind of sitting there, an octave down. So let's do that. Get this stretched out over the, whoopsies. Gotta line that up so that I can loop it. I'll have this come in for the vocal part at first, and then I'll drop it when it gets to the vocal chop for the first time. Oh wait, I think I messed up. Although it kind of sounds cool when it's like offbeat like that. Oh, that's funny. I put it on the wrong thing, but that actually sounds kind of cool. Where did I? Oh, okay. So where did I move that? Okay, so it was just there. I kind of like this. Let's see. And then to make this work, it's gonna need more. Yeah, okay, I kind of like this. Let me know if you guys think that should stay. And then just to make it even jumpier, I'm gonna add a tremolo here to kind of pulse it off faster. So let's do like this. And then I'm going to line it up. There we go. Yeah.
Tell me this isn't real. And tell me I shouldn't go home. No closed eyes or sleepless, and that's fine. I'm too tired to dream on my own.
There we go. So let's just add a little bit of a EQ. Yeah, I don't really need any of this low end. So let's do. And I also want to do, I don't like it going so similarly there. Dun, dun, dun. Dun. Let's hear what this. Yeah, so I don't necessarily like it kind of going up there. Blum, blum. So now we've got. Tell me I shouldn't go home. No closed eyes or sleepless, and that's fine. I'm too. Oh wait, that's gonna be. Okay, so I'm gonna add some. On this part, I can add some. So I want to add some little quick little notes here, like so. Just kind of get these lined up. There we go. Yeah. So this will add just a little more bounce. Let's just get these lined up. Hear what that sounds like. Then kind of get this lined up here. Whoops. Wrong note. There we go. Oh, all good. Thanks for coming and hanging out for a bit, Christopher. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'll do this. I'm trying to do this Tuesdays as well, but I do it every Sunday. If you ever want to stop in and say hi. Dum dum dum. So that should be right there. Bam, ba-dum. And then we'll see what that sounds like with a little off note there. Oh, I kind of like that. Just that. Okay, so let's hear that now. let's see. So I think on its own I like where it sounds, but not with the vocal. Let's hear that again. Gonna take that one out. Let's see, can we change it to, okay, so that's gonna be that B flat. Maybe like a little change there. Yeah, what if we changed that just for that one little note? Yeah, oh yeah, that's gonna be funny. Okay. So, same thing here. Okay, so we've already moved that one. Where, I'll just make sure everything. Okay, so this should really be a. I think that works. Maybe. Let's see what else we're working with on these notes. Oh, these are the ones that are the problems. Okay. I'm just gonna try doing something a little different for that part. Okay, so now we've got. Yeah, so it kind of switches there. I don't know if that's like key switching or what, but let's hear what that sounds like. I kind of like that. So this is the original one. So it kind of stays in the normal key here. But then on this part. Let's move this one over here. Okay, so now. Move these over too. Let's hear if it sounds good on the second part still or not. No, let's actually switch this back to the. We'll switch this back to being the in key note on the second one. So now it's kind of momentarily moves this. Hey, thanks for checking it out. Let's see, what is this? Did I change that? I'll still be here in the morning. And then if you worry, we'll leave that for a second here. It's kind of got that like right there is like a different note than it really should be. A B flat. Yeah, because that's not in D major. Hey, Produce Beats. Yeah, thanks. Wait, which song do you mean? This one from Sunday? Let's see here.
This isn't real. And tell me I shouldn't go home. No closed eyes will sleepless, and that's fine. I'm too tired to dream on my own. If you're worried that this isn't real, then I will tell you the truth. I'll still be here in the morning.
Let's hear what this one is now. Let's see. I don't want that part. And then here, let's actually switch this back to being actually correct timing that I originally intended, but then changed. So now we've got, let's see. So now we've got this looping. And let's instead change this to here where that is. No, we want that in the original octave here. And I'm actually going to put a separate track for this just to mix it a little differently. So let's
I'll still be here in the morning.
let's just put this over to the right.
And I will tell.
Yeah, that's a lot in the center, so I'm gonna just move that over to the right. There we go. Oh, on Spotify. I don't know. I haven't released anything in the last week. Maybe was it New You or I have like 9 songs up there. But thanks, appreciate it.
I'll still be here in the morning.
Let's see. And then I want to do another part. I don't think I want to do it here yet, but let's drag this over for a second chorus, and then I'll start kind of building out the next chorus there. So let's bring all these over for another chorus. Oops. All of these need to come over. And all of these. There we go. Let's move all those over now. Okay. Okay, I think this one might be making some extra noise. There, let's hear that now. Oh, all good.
I'll still be here in the morning.
I'm glad you listened to it over on Apple Music, but yeah, let me know. Oh, New You. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I was about to ask which one it was. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a music video for that coming up here, just to kind of re-promote it. So let's see, what was I gonna do next? Okay, so I want to work on some more of the drum leading into
and tell me I shouldn't
Wow, whoops. Looks like I got these off. But
close eyes will sleepless and that's fine. I'm too tired to dream on my own. If you're worried that
let's move that up.
this isn't real, then I will the truth. I'll still
Move
be
that.
here in the morning. Dream on my own.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, thanks for letting me know too. I appreciate that. I love that song. I'm biased, but. And then let's see. So I wanna do. Okay, so this is still. We're still kind of in this. So we've got this build going on here. And then I had a vocal melody recorded that I can go back to, but I just kind of want to build out the track a little more first. Okay, so we've got enough for actually, let me see what that melody was. Just so I know how long it was. This is just okay, and then okay, so we've got that part. I just want to kind of put those placeholders in. And then let's just drop another little placeholder in here. Okay, so then at this point I want to have maybe I take away the kick there. Actually, that's what I'll do. I'll take it away here. There we go. There we go. And then we'll bring back in the drums here. And then here we'll also do a little more automation and get things tucked away so that it's not, we're saving something for the chorus so that it kind of drops in there. Maybe not that much. Bring a little more back there. And then let's see, where is that? I think that's this one here. Yeah, okay, this is stuck. This MIDI note, it just keeps playing. There we go. Okay, so now let's also just relabel these so that they are in the correct place. So this is actually where the... Okay, so that's the chorus here. And then... And then this is where my post-chorus comes in. Post-chorus 1. So just to make sure we're all organized. And then got this, and then the verse 2 shouldn't come in until 37. So now That should be lined up. And then okay, so actually and then this shouldn't come in until a little later. Let's get our chorus in the correct spot for the second chorus. So that shouldn't come in until here. And get this here. There we go. And then chorus comes in there. So this should actually be at 53. And I like to do this just so, like, whenever I'm building it out, it's just way easier once I have all these labeled. Because, like, already I put this stuff in the wrong spot, you can see. So let's go ahead and get all this moved to the right spot. So this should instead be right here. Move all that automation.
Faster. If you're worried that this isn't real.
There we go. Okay, so now we've got, let's hear what we've got for that part. Produce beats, you make your own music too? So I want to kind of hear how this drops into the verse. And so going from the verse. Okay, so the chorus kind of fills out with some more bass, or with the bass and more bass in the drums. And then kind of building in more of the drums. Let's keep this building here. Oops, and actually I do want to build these in too, because that will definitely be nice to cut out even more. It'll make that cut sound even better. So
I'll still be here in the morning.
maybe I just bring that in. Yeah, maybe we cut everything out there. Nice. Did you start in GarageBand? That's where I started too. Or did you just jump right in? I'm wondering if I should add a kick in here. Or maybe just like a kick every other. Okay. No, I don't want to do anything there. Let's go back to muting that. And then let's add like a I'm gonna use the riser, this riser again. Oops, just one of them, and we'll bump that right up against it. And I'm just leaving that melody placeholder in there so I know kind of how to build around it. So like for this part, I just want to do the kick, I think. Not the hi-hat on the backbeat. Maybe not even the snare there. Yeah. So yeah, now I've got this. And maybe even a different kick sound. Let's see what we've got to work with. Yeah, let's do the one right above it. It's just a little less bassy. So let's see. Just read your Ableton comment. I know, now Logic's even got some live. I mean, it's still not like live built for live performance, but it's at least got live loops. I haven't played around with that enough to mess with it on live streams though. I don't know my way around that part yet. But I mean, their new sampler's pretty sick. The quick sampler. I don't know if you've played around with that yet. I'm gonna take out these little extra beats too. So now it's just four on the floor. But I actually used the quick sampler for the vocal chops here. So this is pretty nice. I mean, this is like definitely taking a little leaf out of Ableton's book. And then I want to do a big I want to do another effects sound here. Let's do a little sweep. Get a little sweep in here and find a noise sweep. I just want like a noise sweep. Get a little noise sweeper. Nope. I might do that. Oh, let's do that. Sure. That might work. So let's. So I want to turn. I want to get the. Let's get that compressor off and open this up. There we go. Just kind of. And get some more length. Oh, I guess that's already pretty long there on the reverb tail. Thanks. Appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, if you got any questions, just feel free to ask me. I mean, I've like just scoured everything on YouTube, so. But yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, I just started been focusing on streaming and doing like tutorial stuff during ever since the pandemic started, because when I was releasing my music, I didn't really have any didn't have any followers or anything yet, so like I would just release these songs and like they would just they wouldn't get a lot of attention, so I wanted to build up as much of my audience as I could doing this kind of stuff and streaming and YouTube stuff, so that when I release more music, hopefully there'll be some more people ready to listen. Deadshot. Thanks, man. Yeah, it's there's definitely a learning curve. I was just talking to Produce Beats. Do you already use it, or did you start in GarageBand, or what's your background there? I'm trying to think if I want to cut the first chorus even more, even for this part, and then bring it back in. I think I want to cut the first chorus, so it's just like
If you're worried that this isn't real, and tell me I shouldn't.
I think what I want to do is something like this, like make it a super sparse first part of the chorus. So it's just let's hear this.
Worried that this isn't real, and tell me I should.
And even cutting this too, and then bringing stuff in. So now,
This isn't real, and tell me I shouldn't go home.
yeah, there we go. I think I like that better.
Eyes were sleepless and nights
And then kind of brings more back up,
to dream
and then
home. If you're worried that this isn't real,
and then slowly. I think I need more coming in here.
I'll still be here in the morning.
I think I need something else coming in right here.
Worried that this isn't
What do I want coming in there?
real. Tell
Let's see.
to dream on my own. If you're worried that this isn't real, then I will tell.
There we go. I'll do like a. That's what I want to do on that part. Let's see if we've already got a sound that'll. Let's hear that.
No closed eyes will sleepless, and that's fine. I'm too tired to dream on my own. If you're worried that this isn't real, then I will
Maybe even higher.
tell you the truth. I'll still be here.
Let's hear it. Where am I? Let's see. For this part, I actually want to do something separate and bring all this. Okay, so let's. So, okay.
This isn't real, and tell me I shouldn't go home. No closed eyes will sleepless, and that's fine. I'm
I think I want to do not on this part, but right here.
If you're worried
Then
this isn't real, then I will tell you the truth. I'll still be here in the morning.
something like that.
This isn't real, then I will tell you the truth. I'll still be here.
So let's see.
You the truth.
Hang on. Contact just gets like hung up like this sometimes. Boop. Let's fix that. Okay, so now let's hear it.
You the truth. I'll still. You the truth. I'll still be here no more.
There we go. Tidy those up.
The truth. I'll still be here no more.
And let's extend those.
You the
So it's kind of building.
I'll still be here no more.
And
You the truth. I'll still be here no morning.
oh, a Christmas song would be that'd be fun. I'll probably do that on I'll do that on one of my next ones. Maybe on a Sunday live, because I do a Sunday live stream too. Where I actually start these. So I started this one this Sunday, and then but that would be awesome. I actually just bought some sleigh bells to make one. Because that's like I I actually played it in like that first for the quantizing. I played in, where was it? So I was trying to figure out what rhythm I wanted, and on top of this beat, and instead of just having it straight, this one here, actually originally found like just a hi-hat loop that I threw in there as a placeholder, but it was straight like. But this one, like when I was playing it in, I wanted it to be like the where like a. So I played it in like with that rhythm, and then figured out what quantized setting was closest to that rhythm, and that was 16th swing D, which is just like how swingy it is. So, and it just kind of gives it a nice little bounce, you know, like. And then same thing with this, like now I kind of just do it with everything in the song to make sure it's all kind of in that groove. But like that should actually be there. So they should all be, that should be here.
And I will tell you the truth. I'll still and I will tell you the truth. I'll still be here in the morning.
There we go. And then, and maybe I even take out the snaps here. Let's hear what that sounds like if I were to do that. So if I were to take out the snaps there, let's hear.
I'll still be here in the morning.
Ooh, I kind of like that. And that actually leaves me some more room to build later. So I'm gonna not do those drum parts yet. And then this will come back down. Oh, hang on, just catching up on your chat here. Oh yeah, for studying Logic, like, yeah, seriously, just like watch a ton of YouTube videos. There's some courses you can take to, actually, best one, make pop music. Just watch them and you'll learn everything. They use a different DAW, they use a different software, but it's like the same concept. And then oh, just out of curiosity, why would you go with the Apollo? Are you talking about for the interface? And not to like give unsolicited advice, but like if you've got tons of money, like go for it. Like, because those things are expensive, but like I just use a PreSonus Audio i2, Audio Box i2. It's like, I don't know, probably like $150 maybe. I'm not sure. But like as far, there are other things I would spend money on for equipment before getting an Apollo. It's like super good and everything, like nothing wrong with it. It's just, if you're just building out your studio, then yeah, I'd probably spend it on like nice headphones or a monitor, or something like that, or just like yeah, I'd spend it on those things first. Oh, I Am Music Mogul. Is that another good channel? Produce Beats? I'll have to check that out. I probably watched him. I just didn't look at the name because I've watched so many videos. But anyway, Deadshot, that was my unsolicited advice. So don't be offended. I won't be offended if you just ignore it. That's totally fine. Let's see. And then, oh, a 30-second. Yeah, those are just like, Yeah, it depends on the song for how much I quantize. Usually I do. Not fully, but I'll play it in. Like I'll play it in and then I'll quantize it to a certain extent. So like for example, for the marimba here, like so this one, like you can see it's a little off, and that's on purpose. Like I played it in, and this one I actually like duplicated, and I should probably actually do this too. So you can see all the velocities are different, which is good. But to actually even differentiate within the instrument here, within like the octaves. So like right now, these notes are at the exact same time. So I can make it just a little more like humanized by changing the position slightly, just randomly moving it left or right by a tick, and then randomly changing the velocity a little bit. And then that'll go from this to this. Oh, whoops, and it looks like I didn't select everything. Whoopsies. So let's undo that. We'll get all of these notes this time. And now operate it. There we go. So now there's just like it's not even noticeable, like really, but like they don't line up perfectly anymore. And so that kind of just adds a little more human nature to it. But I originally played those in. So what I do most of the time, like if I didn't have to double it like that, I just wouldn't have it set all the way to 100%. I'd like do it to like 98 or like, you know, like 90 or whatever percentage still makes it sound good. And doesn't kill the feel to it. So you can see those are like, these actually have bigger gaps.
Tell me I shouldn't go.
So these ones, let's see. So I'm actually, yeah, I must have, okay, so these are lining up with just the 16th. I must have done this before I had, yeah, before I had the swing set up on my project. So now, there we go.
So sleepless and that's fine.
And
Dream on my own.
this one, this contact instrument keeps getting hung up. Okay. Focusrite. Yeah. Yeah, I do the well, for solo, I have a 2-input, the PreSonus one. PreSonus and Focusrite are like basically the same thing. They're both fine. They're both good. And they're both like the exact same price. I'd probably get the I'd maybe get the 2-input one just in case you ever need to like plug in 2 things at once, or use a stereo instrument. Like if you could plug, you know, like analog synths into them. But if you're only ever going to use it for a mic, yeah, you could just get the solo. Yeah. Yeah, for melody, so let's see.
I shouldn't go home.
So I'm trying to find an example. If I can kind of walk through some melody in this one.
Dream on my own. If you're worried that this isn't real, then I will tell.
So I'll probably do some variation.
I'll still be here in the morning. Da 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 da.
So the Do you mean vocal melodies or like instrument melodies?
Tell me I shouldn't go home.
What kind of, do you make mostly instrumental music or?
And that's fine. I'm too tired to dream.
So like for this part, for example, so you can do a couple things. Like I already did this on one of them, but like instead of going to this is like a kind of weirder one, but like you can kind of like almost change key, so it'll be, that's not a very good example to walk through though. Okay, well, passing notes. So dun 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 dun. So this is kind of the melody that repeats for the mallet part. So you could even like, you could just add, maybe I don't have these passing notes in parts of it. So instead of having the passing note, it's just, you know, like, and then sometimes I do have it in, adding those notes basically just like between getting to other notes. So for this part, or you could add additional notes that kind of repeat it. So like, you know, like it just adds a little. And then I could add another one here just to like quicken it up. Just to add a little variation in the timing, or move it around so that the passing notes are a little more complicated. So, you know, like maybe I go up and down twice. So now I'm going da 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 da. So it still keeps the main melody idea, but, or I could add and then kind of bounce up and down to different notes. So versus just the normal, and then we get to, and then another trick you can do is to play the harmony. So right now, you know, I've got, what do I have? I'm going from D to G. So this is also my chords. Like that's just following the root note of the chords that are going along with it. But like, so instead of going, so this is just the bass note of the next chord I'm playing. Same thing here. Like I'm just playing that bass note of the chord. So instead I can go, and then instead of playing the root, so I could play the fifth instead. So I could do, I could instead do this. So the fifth of that next note would be a D. So I could just stay on the same note, like, which with the chords or with the bass, so that might be if I wanted to do like a build. The staying on the same note is a way I can create tension while the chords change under it. So I'm going like, and then for the, you know, that D is still even in my B chord here. So I could even keep this, I could keep this D and then end on the third of the next. So now we've got, hear what that sounds like. You know, like still the same pattern, but like now it's. And then I could even just drop this to a, or to the actual correct note. But we'll keep that on the. So that's a way that you could change it up just by looking at the chords you're using under it.
Will tell you the truth.
So like this might be like a cool like a little build because it's staying on that same note, and everything keeps changing underneath it, which I don't know, I think that's kind of interesting. So like here we've got some movement.
Shouldn't go home. No closed eyes will sleepless.
Versus, you know, having this in here.
This isn't real. And tell me I should.
So I could even layer it so that it's playing those notes while everything else is keeping the same melody. So just some ideas there. I'm gonna keep this as a separate track, just gonna just put this on another track so I don't lose it as I'm moving things around. There we go. So for moving up semitones, that's one way to do it. But one thing to be aware of there is like that's actually a key change too. So like if I just move these up, 7 semitones, it's not gonna be in the right key. So like, oh, I guess it is in this. Maybe it is in this case. Is 7 like a magic number that you can transpose things? Yeah, okay, so I guess 7 was that. I guess that works for major keys. Maybe it works for. See, I don't know enough about music theory to know when things are gonna work like that. I guess 7's like a magic number then. Yeah. That might be off. That one's the only. Yeah, so there was one note that was out of key there. So that's something that you have to kind of be aware of. This isn't in that key of D major. So I either need to like shift everything so that it's now in the right key, or I need to move that. So now it sounds fine. So just something to kind of be aware of there is just making sure that if you do those just entire semitone movements, that it stays in key, all the notes in it. Otherwise you can get like a clashing note like that. Okay, so let's see here. Let's hear what we've got going back into that chorus.
If you're worried that this isn't real, tell me I shouldn't go home.
Am I might add like a whoosh there or something. Let's see. Okay, so let's just hear one of these at the beginning of the chorus, because I want to hear a bigger transition, you know. So now, not that loud. Let's just hear what we can get here.
If you're worried that this isn't real,
and even with that, where did my other transition? Okay, so I do have another transition here. I'm gonna change this for a crash, actually. I want this to be where is it? Long crash. We'll just filter this a little bit. And then get these flips so it's okay, so this part, let's hear what we're working with again. And I want to hear more of that low end coming in now. And maybe even taking this down an octave just to get more. And then cutting off some of the high end so it doesn't have that like metallic-y sound. Yeah, something like that. Okay, that's a little more. Then we'll get rid of that imager. There we go, just a nice little background whoosh. And then we'll take this out too. Yeah, I'll do a little cutout there. Maybe we cut this. Oops. Maybe I cut this out too. Let's hear what we're working with now. So now we've got this little pickup beat, and then it stops. There we go. And then do we want to? And maybe even cutting this part too. I'm leaving them all as regions just so I can see it visually as I'm like building it out. And this thing, this contact instrument, so like sometimes those MIDI signals just get stuck on contact. So you have to go in and like kill them. Okay. Okay, so now we've got the bass here. Got the bass coming in. There we go. And I bring that part in.
be here in the morning.
Okay, so something I can do to build this part even more. Let's go ahead and because I want to start building in some more of these filter sweeps and stuff to keep the song moving along, and just make sure that it's like constantly, like in motion. So now I can slowly building that up, and so there are a couple parts where it's overlapping to, where was that? So I don't like that. Let's clean that up. There we go. And even there, I don't want that to hang over. There we go. And the other thing that we can do, I'm going to automate these so that it lets it even go higher. So I'm going to do some automation here. And looks like I might already have some of this able to be automated. So let's just see if it works. Just out of the box. And I'll just slowly bring my cutoff knob up.
I'll still be here in the morning.
And let's see, did that actually let me? Great, yeah, it did. Okay, so that let me do this. I'm just gonna draw that in though, instead of just relying on the knob for it. So we'll bring all that up. And then yeah, thanks anyone who's still sticking around on the stream too. Appreciate it. Let me know if you've got any questions along the way, and as always, I appreciate any subs and any follows over on Spotify or Apple Music too. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. So now we've got, the other thing I want to test is, better turn off touch. So touch just lets me like move the knobs manually to get that automation. Okay, so I'm also going to drag. You can kind of hear what that's doing. It's kind of adding some more high end and just like weird stuff. So I'm going to drag that up as well, just to get the line in. And this is just the quicker way to do it for me. So now I can just draw that in instead of worrying about dragging the knob as I record it. So bloop, I'm just gonna do that, move that over. So now we can hear it, and so we're just slowly. So now it's kind of moving everything upwards, and then the last thing I'm going to change is also moving the rate up so that it gets kind of the LFO rate gets more intense as the kind of dropout part comes in, or as we get to it. So I'm just going to use that to really just speed things up, and I'm going to change the automation level there. There we go. And actually, so that's a little too much on, oh my gosh, no kidding. Yeah, if you leave that touch mode on, like, you can ruin, you can ruin quite a bit of work, especially if you don't notice it at first. So like, you can't undo back to it because it's just been so long. I've definitely run into that. Okay, there we go. So now we've got, so now I'm just going to adjust the automation curves on this so it kind of goes up a little quicker towards the end. And also just bring our volume up. So now slowly coming up.
You the truth. I'll still be here in the morning.
Now it just adds even more to that build. And then I want to do another kind of false drop here. So what I mean by false drop is I'm just gonna just gonna have another like short little build here. So I'm just shortening another reverse crash and getting the fade. So now we've got, so now it's just a really quick little, just to make it seem like we're gonna maybe do a little more there, but we're not. It's just gonna be back to this. We're just gonna add some snaps. There we go. Oh, appreciate it, Deadshot. Thanks. Oh yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah, I think hip hop's like more loop based and like feel based. But like most pop songs, like pop is like a total blend of like, I feel like automation comes more from like DJ background stuff where it's, you know, like the DJs on the dance floor like just messing with the filters and everything to like doing all that stuff. But now like in pop music it's kind of a blend between that and hip hop because you get both of that sort of thing in the same song. Dude, that would be sick. I would love this. I would love if this were on FIFA. Dude, I used to play... What was the earliest FIFA game you played? I had FIFA 64. on the N64. And I actually hadn't played a FIFA game in a long time, and then I played, like, I don't know, like FIFA 2018 or something a couple of years ago, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so much better than N64. It's amazing what, like, you know, 18 years or 15 years of games have done, I guess. But yeah, I was like, man, like the problem is I would get addicted to it. I would get addicted to playing it. That's why I try not to have video games. Like I'm already in enough like trouble with Netflix on my phone. Like I just need to keep Logic on my computer, and I'll just play Logic all the time. I play Logic like it's a video game. But like seriously, I think if I had those things, like my own game system right now, like I would just be playing it way too much. So I've forced myself to get addicted to this instead. Let's see. Okay. Oh, inspirations? Oh, for sure, Ed Sheeran. I mean, I love his melodies and his cadence of like I'm really big into like where words fall, like where words go. And like what sounds go where. And Ed Sheeran's really good at that. I mean, like you listen to like East Side, which he wrote, like the way that I like to write is kind of like mumbling first, and then I add lyrics later because like I want to hear where it should sound, and then make sure that the words fit on it afterwards too, ideally. Yeah, so Ed Sheeran for sure. I mean, I like the kind of combo writer producers too. Like Max Martin is like just unbelievable. Like listening to all his songs and his melodies, and like the melodies over the chords that he uses are just like, I mean, if you listen to like he did like everything. He's done like everything. Like if you listen to like Backstreet Boy melodies and stuff and their harmonies over their chords, like I don't know, it's just really, really awesome. And he has done so many good pop songs. And Yeah, so Max Martin for sure. Benny Blanco. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, Benny Blanco, he was he kind of trained under Max Martin and Dr. Luke. But yeah, Benny Blanco for sure. He also brings more of that hip hop background. Like he started in hip hop, actually as a rapper too, before focusing just on production. And so like he brings a lot of that hip hop background to the pop music he makes. Yeah. Phineas, yeah, dude, Phineas is awesome too. And he's a good writer. Their sound, they've combined old sounds in a new way, which is, you know, like I think that's how they've done it really well. Like they've kind of got like I don't know, like if you listen to like Claro, or like any of that kind of lo-fi stuff, like minimalist production, it's got a lot of like Lorde throwback vibes on it too from some of her stuff, just with the darker elements, and also like some indie pop vibes too, with just at least for some of his stuff, with the way they treat vocals and like some of the synths in his stuff. So yeah, I'm a fan of them for sure. And like their James Bond theme song was pretty sick, pretty cool.
Tell me I shouldn't go home.
What was I doing? Where was I? Maybe I won't work on lyrics right now. I want to do some. But like, so the other part I'll do here, I'll probably add some harmonies. Like, I don't even know if I need the. I might not need two of that. I might just start from this, and then just go into. I might just need one of these B parts here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cut one of these out. And then start the chorus here instead. I'll have to figure that out later. But I'm thinking this just takes a little too long to get to the chorus there.
Tell me I shouldn't go home. No closed eyes will sleepless nights.
Let's see.
No closed eyes. No closed eyes.
And let's see, I think I might cut that bass out here.
No closed eyes will sleepless.
Let's see.
No closed eyes will sleep.
And let's cut that bass out. Or kick.
No closed eyes will sleep. No closed. No closed eyes.
Yeah, I think I like that better.
No closed eyes will sleep.
Maybe we just add that last synth, or that last whoops, not that part. The last bass note instead of both of them. Just to there we go. So now it's got a little pickup going into it. Like a there we go.
And I will tell you the truth. I'll still be here in the morning.
And then for this part, let's see, where do we want to get? I don't want to transition in.
Treat on my own.
And then for this part, I think maybe even adding another little drum build. Maybe with a kick. Definitely not this. Maybe let's do a let's cut this down so that it's just a normal. There we go. And then get this low cut frequency moving too. Oops. And then I don't need as many hits, so like just these ones. Oops, wrong one. So we've got boom. There we go. So now that's a little more of a build. And then we got this little noise sweep coming out of it. Okay, so and maybe instead of cutting the drum, or instead of bringing back the drums, maybe we keep the bass going. So now let's see. And like here, maybe we can do some interesting things, like kind of playing some question and answer with the vocals by doing something like, you know, like a like so now instead of just having the same pattern exactly, maybe we get rid of these, so it's like, let's see here. Or maybe we get rid of this one. Let's see. Let's hear this. Yeah, I think this is gonna be, yeah, we'll do this. Move this over here. Do that. Just to get the kind of pattern. And then we'll add more of the bass parts here so that they're coming in. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. The arrangement and everything. No, I do Song from Scratch Sunday is what I call it. So I did this in like 3 hours, 2.5 hours on, yeah, probably like 3 hours on Sunday, during a live stream. And then I just brought it up here to kind of work through some of the like editing and, you know, like doing more of these build parts to it. So I already had like the the ideas for it and everything. I just hadn't really gotten to like kind of doing those cool little builds and like keeping it moving like that. along with like changing some of the chords there. So yeah, so I did most of that on the Sunday live stream, and then today I've just been going in and thinking how I want to keep it moving. Okay, so this part. So now I want to match that with the kick drum. Okay, so this part I'm gonna have with. Get rid of these for sure. And then so and then we'll get rid of we'll get rid of all these hi-hats here for sure. I don't want these here. Get rid of that. Bring it back in. And then kind of got that other chorus. I'll have to change something there so it's bigger. Or cut it back again like we did at the first chorus. This part I want to keep going there. Get that automation moved over too. And then this chorus we'll do bigger once it gets to the drop. So we'll do some cool automation there. If you're worried that this isn't real, tell me I shouldn't go home. No closed eyes will sleepless, and that's fine. So maybe now it's. This isn't real, tell me I should. Maybe I cut everything out. No closed eyes will sleepless. Maybe. This isn't real. Tell me I shouldn't go home. No closed eyes will sleepless, and that's fine. I'm too tired. And then. If you're worried that this isn't real, then I will tell you the truth. Yeah, it kind of depends on what you're doing. I mean, with I'm kind of taking my time here too, but like you could get a decent amount done in 10 minutes, like if you really were like going for it. But like I just wouldn't do as much listening to like I just kind of listen back to it as I'm doing it, and then it takes me a while. But I can get an idea started pretty quickly. But like going through and like doing all this stuff, like yeah, that just takes me forever. If you're worried that this isn't real, tell me I shouldn't. I just thought, okay, so I thought of a cool idea for the next chorus. I want to do, so after this part, after this drop, I want to do. I want to do it where it's just this, where it's like just this basically coming in. So it'll be. If you're worried that this isn't real, and then use that to build it back up. No closed eyes will sleepless, and then we'll build this back in with drums. Closed eyes will sleepless, and that's fine. But no hi-hats yet, just the kick. Kind of jumping around because I'm just thinking of ideas. So now we've got. So we'll get this part going just here, and then
go home.
And then
No closed eyes were sleepless, and that's fine. I'm too tired to.
I think I only want kick though.
Closed eyes were sleepless, and that's fine.
Dum, dum, dum. Let's see. So maybe even just like replacing.
Sleepless, and that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm too tired.
So let's hear this. Where it's
Closed eyes were sleepless, and that's fine.
whoops. Dum, dum, dum. So maybe something like this.
Closed eyes were sleepless, and that's fine. I'm too tired.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move the kicks or the snare pattern there. Probably get rid of that. So now we've got. Hey, thanks.
Closed eyes were sleepless.
Hey, hello to Brazil.
I'm too tired to dream on my own.
And then we'll get this. Same thing here.
Closed eyes were sleepless, and that's fine. I'm too tired to dream.
And then I'm gonna duplicate this pattern on a
If you're worried that
on a clap, or a snare.
if you're worried that
So, let's see. So we'll do. So this is our snare riser. Whoops. Snare. So this is kind of our snare riser here. This is like a second snare riser. And then,
couldn't go home.
oh, and then let me catch up on the chat here. Let's see. Oh, Deadshot, you still on? I just saw your chat. Yeah, feel free to DM it to me. Just send it to me over on Instagram or Facebook, or email me at just like hi@cradlecat.com. I'll take a listen. Yeah, if you're still on, feel free to send it over. I'll take a listen. Let's see. And then No Leave DJ? No Leave DJ? Is that how you say that? Oh, nice. Yeah, Ableton Live's pretty cool. I just haven't I already bought Logic and all my stuff in Logic, so like when I was going to set up like a live performance rig, I ended up doing it on MainStage because it's so much cheaper. Like I just didn't want to spend the money to do Ableton. So I need to do like a video on that sometime, showing my MainStage setup, because I've got like a foot pedal to trigger stuff, and pretty happy with how that's set up. Yeah, if you guys want me to listen to anything, just send it to my email or DM, and I can check it afterwards. Or if you want me to like look at it on a live stream sometime, just tell me that in the email too, and I'll try to, if I get enough of them, maybe I'll just do a whole live stream where we just listen to a bunch of them and kind of walk through them and see, just get people's thoughts on them. Yeah, but yeah, send me a link. Deadshot. And same, No Leave DJ. Yeah, feel free to email me or DM me that too. I'll check that out. Let's see here. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna do that build here.
If you're worried that
Okay, so we'll cut.
isn't real, and tell
Got
me
this
I
kind of nice little
shouldn't
bounce.
go home.
And then I want to do like a I want to do another, maybe like, is there like a wind sound? I want like a windy thing. Let's see. Yeah, that might work. Okay, so wind 4. Nope, not that. Okay, so it'll be wind 4. And let's do just a new audio track. Fresh one here. Wind. Drag that over here, because I want this to sound kind of up in the air, you know? And then we'll tuck this back and get rid of all the low end.
Tell me I shouldn't go home. No closed eyes were sleepless, and that's fine.
Kind of tuck this in.
Too tired to dream on my own.
Kind of use that as some white noise. And then,
If you worry that
oh, it's just Marcus at cradlecat.com. So just cradlecat, one word.com. Like on the, on my handle, cradlecat. Just, yeah, cradlecat.com. And then Marcus, just Marcus. So I'll just type that here too. If you need to see that. There. So now it's on there. If you ever need to go back to it, rewind. All right. So what was I doing? Oh yeah. So I was gonna do in the.
this isn't real,
So you got this nice little wind going on in the background.
go home. No closed eyes were sleepless, and that's fine.
And then
I'm too tired.
this part I want to do a clap riser, where we do the same pattern, but we do it as a clap instead, and then it'll be like, and then it'll get bigger and bigger and bigger and sound really cool, and that's how it'll sound. That's exactly what it'll do. Just okay, so that might be, nope, not that one. Just find the right. Okay, so maybe that one. Let's figure out which clap we want to use.
If you closed eyes were sleepless, and that's fine. I'm too tired
And maybe even
on my own.
the snare as well. Let's hear what that sounds like if we do a snare.
Closed eyes were sleepless, and that's fine. I'm
Okay,
too
and then we'll also go ahead and do our normal little riser effect here. So we'll get this going like that. Get this automated down so it's more like that. And same thing here. We'll do a whoops. We'll go ahead and get this automated so that we're getting more of that riser effect. So,
eyes were sleepless, and that's fine. I'm too tired to
and then
dream on my own.
bring this down.
That this isn't real, then I will tell
Whoops.
you.
So let's just get rid of that one there. And I think it actually needs to go twice. You know, like that part. And maybe even adding some more hits. Don't copy. And we'll stretch this automation out so that it's really starting to build on that second one instead. So maybe we just drop that down so it's like really low at first. And then when we listen back,
Eyes were sleepless, and that's fine. I'm too tired to dream on my own. If you're worried that this
so can we hear it at all? There we go. Let's get a little bit of it at least.
If you're worried that this isn't real, closed eyes were sleepless, and that's fine. I'm too tired.
There we go. So it's starting to,
If you're worried that this isn't real, then
so now it's slowly coming up.
you the truth. I'll still be here in the morning.
Oh,
Here in the morning.
and then here's what we'll do on this part.
I'll still be here in the morning.
And then we'll keep this going even further. Morning, morning, morning. So
Morning.
so now
I'll still be here in the morning.
and then we'll do a little vocal chop ish here.
Morning.
So we'll do where is it? Okay, so here,
Morning.
and then I'm just gonna put this on a separate track just so I can keep track of it here. But we're gonna do morning. Oh, I should probably let me just save this project real quick. Okay.
Morning.
Morning. So we'll do
Morning. 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 Morning.
ma 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 ma
Morning.
ma morning ma
Morning.
then we'll do ma 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 morning. Okay, so ma 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 maybe here, I think. Whoops. Ma ma ma. Let's hear if that's and then this. So
Morning. Morning. Morning.
let's see.
Here in the morning. Morning. Morning.
Let's do. I don't think I need to do that yet. So
Here in
let's do.
the morning. Morning. Morning.
And then just over even further. Morning, morning, morning.
Morning. Morning. Morning. Morning.
So I want to do like a bit of
Morning. 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 Morning.
morning.
Morning. Morning. Morning. Morning. Morning. Morning.
Oh my gosh, no way. Unless you're Adele or something.
Truth. I'll still be here in the morning. 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 Morning.
Let's see. How do I want to do it?
Morning. 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 Morning.
So let's do. I want this to be like.
Morning. 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 Morning.
So I want to do like a.
Morning. 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 Morning.
And then do this like a.
Morning.
Dun, dun, dun.
Morning. Morning. Morning.
Let's see.
The truth. I'll still be here in the morning. 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 Morning.
Okay, so this needs to be ba 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 da 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 ma 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 la la la. So we'll do this weird little like stutter thing. Da 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 da. Let's see. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And then I'm sure there are some pop people that do that. I'm just not one of them. Let's see. Yeah, I'm definitely not a one-take singer. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And then to make it sound even quicker, what I'm going to do is if you shorten it, get this all, then we'll just kind of add a little fade in, little fade out. Whoopsies. Deselected them. So this will just get rid of that little blip. So now we've got, and then these ones, same thing. Let's shorten this a little bit. Get some fade on there. Get the, move that. There we go. Yeah, so now we've got a nice little build. So it'll be, what I'm picturing in my head is it'll, you know, this will kind of build. I'm gonna build the drums up more here. I'll still be here in the morning. And then we'll build this up. In the morning. And then I want to do another line. I'll still be here in the morning. So I want there to be one more part that's like, oops. Still be here in the morning. Where it just like, just this part soloed. I'll still be here in the morning. There we go. So it'll be like, still be here in the morning. And then it'll drop in like, I'll still be here in the morning. I'll still be here in the morning. Hang on a second. I'll still be here. I'll still be here in the morning. So maybe this. Let's hear this. I'll still be here in the morning. Let's see. Oh, just looking at the chat here. So the vocals, I haven't actually done much. I mean, this is just like my normal mixing right now, or like my template mix right now. So I haven't really mixed this. It's just stuff that I already know is going to sound all right on my vocals. I use Melodyne, so you can see it there. But I also just do a ton of takes before that. But yeah, I use Melodyne too, for sure. Yeah, I wouldn't classify myself as like a singer first. But I can do enough to, you know, make it sound good. And then I can really tidy it up on the production and like editing end. But these are not too, I didn't do too much comping or anything on these ones. I usually don't do as much on the live streams, just to like, because it takes long for me. I'll still be here in the morning. Okay, so now what we'll do for this part is have like a, I'll still be here. But actually, oh, on another note, I do have a whole video on how I mix my vocals up on YouTube, where I like walk through everything in detail, both with the like non-stock plugins that I use from Native Instruments. I use some of their plugins in my vocal chain and like Decapitator and stuff. But I also have another video on how I do it with just stock Logic, how I can replicate it with just stock Logic plugins. Yeah, so if you do want to see all that, like it's like a 20 or 30 minute video, so I go into a lot of detail and like talk through everything if you're interested in that.
I'll still be here in the morning.
Let's see. So I want to do it. I want to do another false. I want to do a big fake drop here. So this part, what do I want to use?
Morning.
So this is, what is this?
In the morning.
So I think I want to bring this over. Maybe duplicate this so I can control it more, but let's just give it a try here. Somewhere over here. Where is that? Okay, so this is where it drops. So I want to cut this here and move it here. Whoops, not there, right here. So now let's see what that sounds like if I just use it like this.
I'll still be here in the morning.
And then, yeah, then we'll cut it back there with the second half of that riser. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Where is this? Oh, okay. Okay, so there's my... Just make sure I'm... Okay, and then I want this to be... Okay, so I just want to use the second half of that here, so we'll do...
I'll still be here in the morning.
And then we'll just kind of let that happen on the second half to... so it's almost like putting a gap in where the riser is, you know? So we'll do this.
I'll still be here in the morning. Still be here in the morning.
And that's almost like...
Still be here in the morning.
Like I almost want to bring it in sooner.
Still
Like,
be here in the morning. Still be here in the morning.
let's see.
I'll still be here in the morning.
So maybe that is the right spot here.
I'll still be here in the morning. I'll still be here in the morning. Still be here in the morning.
Let's see. Do I want to bring it in?
I'll still be here in the morning.
So maybe I do want to bring that in here, and then
I'll still be here in the morning.
Okay, so I think that is what I want to do actually. Is bring in... I want it to drop here, like...
I'll still be here in the morning.
Okay, so I want it to drop here. Just adding a marker there, and then we'll add my vocal chops and everything coming in there. So now we've got...
Still be here in the morning.
Oh, whoops. All this is off. There we go. So let's do that.
Still be here in the morning.
And then...
I'll still be here in the morning.
And then let's see, I want to bring more of that back in here. So my chorus I want to bring in at that point. Where it's just coming in on that drop.
I'll still be here in the morning.
Same thing with these. Let's bring these over. And then keep bringing everything else in. We'll bring this, that it's got a nice little mid section riser. Okay, so now, let's see, let's bring, and then let's even do like a little riser, a snare riser within that too, just to like, you know, get the party to never end in this thing, in the rising and falling of the song. So let's move that over here. So now we've got, and then now we'll have it, this will be nice because it'll actually keep going during this part. And then we need our, where's our bass? I don't think the bass is in there yet. Yeah, okay, great. So the bass is gonna also sound really nice dropping in there. So let's go ahead and do that. Somewhere in there. It's hard to see when I'm that zoomed out. Okay, there we go. And then we'll bring in everything else for that part. Whoops. So right there. And then bring everything in here. Keep bringing in everything else. That's gonna need to move as well. So right there. Okay. Let's actually bring that marimba, maybe the first marimba in earlier, or that music box in. I want to bring that in too. Bring this in line with everything else. And now let's hear that now. So still some more work to do on building the drums up, but I'll probably filter sweep that synth that's coming on the right side too. And then
I'll still be here in the morning. I'll still be here in the morning.
Bring this back down. Keep this a little lower. And then we'll just keep this going. We'll loop this a few times. So we'll bring this over. Something like that. Okay. But yeah, what's up? Just kind of building this song up. How are you doing? And then I'm just gonna move this side chain. It should be fine, but I'm gonna move this so that it's lined up perfectly anyway, just in case I ended up switching anything on accident.
I'll still be here in the morning.
There we go. And then loop these out. Building. I'll have to do some more to build this up. And then maybe just kind of ending it like that. like this. And then we'll bring that wind far back in here. So I'll bring some of the wind here. And then that's going to come in. Where is that coming in? Okay, so it'll come in here. So let's add that wind there. So we got a nice little breeze in the background. Kind of extend that. There we go. Kind of fade that out. There we go. Okay, so we've got that fading now. Cool. So let's just take a listen to that end part for kind of how it's feeling. So we've got the traditional kind of second chorus there. I'll have to relabel all these. Hey, Produce Bees, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Yeah, and have a good night. I'm about to log off as well. It's getting late here. But yeah, thanks for sticking around and thanks for hanging out. And like I said, yeah, if you got anything you want me to hear or play on stream, send me an email and just let me know if you do want me to play it on stream sometime. But yeah, thanks. Have a good night. I'll still be here in the morning. So this part, I need to get the kind of build right through that whole section. I'll still be here in the morning. And then maybe even here in the morning. I'm debating if I need to do that here, or if I should move everything over to little beats and have a little gap. Let's hear what that would sound like with the gap. I'll still be here in the morning. Do I want it there or do I want it here? Let's find out. I'll still be here in the morning. Oh, whoops. Didn't select everything. Okay, so now let's hear it. What would this sound like? We just do it like this. Oh, no, 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 no. I'll still be here in the morning. Yeah, I think I like this better. I'll still be here in the morning. Maybe even another little delay. So like a little longer than normal delay. I'll still be here in the morning. Like a full beat here. Let's see. I'll still be here in the morning. No, not that long. Let's see. I'll still be here in the morning. Nah, just this part, I think. I'll still be here in the morning. I'll still be here in the morning. I wanted to have a little complete silence. I'll still be here in the morning. I like that. I'll still be here in the morning. I think I like that. I'll still be here in the morning. And then I want to cut the wind. I'll still be here in the morning. I want to cut the wind there too, so that it's just the vocal. I'll still be here in the morning. So it'll be I'll still be here in the morning. There we go. I like that. And then I'll still be here in the morning. And then maybe even using the wind as a little riser here. So we'll do this. Kind of do that. I want it to be a really quick riser. Oops, get rid of that automation. There we go. And let's hear that now. I'll
still be here in the morning.
Yeah, just a little light riser building into it there. Got a little counter melody going on in the background there. And then we'll kind of get this. Well, I'll build it up even further in this section and then let it kind of ride out here. I'll be here in the morning. Deadshot, I appreciate that. Yeah, this is way different than like my normal style for myself, but I really like it.
This isn't real. And tell me I shouldn't go home. No closed eyes.
And then this part, I need to work on this part. I want this to like, I want that to like build more like an EDM song there. So I need to fix that. I think I also need to, I just need to add something like this. Like, just like normal 16th beat claps. And then
I'll still be here in the morning.
and then
I'll be here in the morning.
gosh, I don't know if I like that. I like having the whole phrase heard without anything over it. Trying to think if I like that.
I'll still be here in the morning.
Oh, I know what I need to. I know what I can do to build this even more. And then I'll kind of get this phrase in a. I'll get this phrase repeated, kind of with a little echo going on, tucked in the background. What I mean by that is, let me just save this so I don't completely lose this project, because I always get excited and then forget to save.
Here in the morning.
And then let's see, where do I want this? So I think right here it's gonna sound good. So let's hear like.
I'll still be here in the morning.
I'll
still be here in the morning.
Nope, not there. Right here, maybe. Let's see.
I'll still be here in the morning.
Still be. Oh, thanks, Deadshot. Yeah, I mean, send me an email if you are interested in that stuff, because I do work for other, produce for other people.
I'll still be here in the morning.
Okay, so now what I was talking about doing is like I want to do this, like Vox echoes, and then we'll do this like this, and kind of tuck in it, and we'll bring this way up.
I'll still be here in the morning.
Maybe not.
I'll still be here in the morning.
Let's hear this.
I'll still be here in the morning. I'll still be here in the morning.
Let's rip that vocal apart a little bit though. So like something like this. You just get this all. Get this all distorted.
I'll still be here in the morning.
Let's see.
I'll still be here in the morning.
There we go. So let's hear that now. Something like that, kind of tucked away. There we go. In the morning. Want that to continue there. There we go. That should be where I want it, I think. Email's right here. Just Marcus at cradlecat.com. Or you can DM me on like Instagram or wherever. I appreciate that, Deadshot. Let's see. Yeah, I got some more work to do on this if it's gonna be in FIFA, but I love this. Okay, so I like that little background echo going on here. And then, let's see. I'll also probably add, like, I'll actually sing over this part too, like in the end, especially, like here. Like I'll do some layering of vocals there, just like make it sound huge, and then we'll cut it all away, and then it'll just be this, just that part at the end. So that'll sound cool. Indianapolis. That's where I'm at. Yeah, in the States, in the United States. What about you? Where are you at? And then, oh, it looks like we got 7 viewers. Hey, thanks everyone for hanging out. You guys over on YouTube, Twitch? Where are you guys? I'm streaming on both, so let me know in the chat if you got any questions or just want to say hi. But yeah, thanks for joining. I didn't look over. Didn't realize we had that many. Oh, nice. I've never been to Ireland. I haven't been to actually no, I have been to mainland Europe now, but yeah, UK and Ireland are definitely on my list. Like that, I need to get to that area. Ireland has a bunch of good musicians too. U2, got The Script, got a bunch of people there. Get this over here too and see, just to get a little riser so we can, oh wait, that actually needs to go here. Okay, so now it can go. There we go, so now it's gonna build up into that last one. 4 a.m. there. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're staying up late. Yeah, I wanted to add this other time just to like catch people when they're because usually I've only streamed at like noon my time, which would be I guess like 4 p.m. your time. But I wanted to start streaming another time to like see who else is online. But Dermot, Kentucky. Or Dermot Kennedy. Sorry, I read that wrong. Nice. Yeah, I don't know the like geography very well. I need to do some research. Yeah, I would love to go to that area sometime. I've heard amazing things about the Irish countryside and cliffs too. All my friends that have gone have loved it. Yeah, this thing is coming along. I really like this song. This is the first time I've done more of this style song, so I'm pretty happy with it. Like just side chaining everything, and there's just such a I need to keep working on these transitions and builds because I want to like hold people's attention, especially through this part. Like this part's gonna be fine. This will be pretty minimal here. But then I need to get this part right. This needs to be that like dance part here. This needs to be that on the dance floor build. I'll still be here in the morning. And then just so I remember this too, this is gonna be another little riser here. I'll still be here in the morning. Let's see. I'll still be here in the morning. I'm gonna do this without the microphaser, so. You the truth. I'll still be here in the morning. There we go. Get this. Still got a few glitches in there to fix too. Let's see. Yeah, so I mean, if you just want like advice on stuff, like happy to send you some notes on it. But if you actually want me to like produce stuff, yeah, I do paid work, and we can figure out what that would be for each song and stuff. But yeah, just send me a note and just tell me what you're working on, and I'll see if it's something I can help with. That over so it gets more. Oh, this song is gonna be sick. I'm liking this. I would listen to this in a club. I'd be bopping to this. Yeah, feel free to send me the audio or video stuff that you want me to listen to, and I'll definitely take a listen to it at least. And then, like I said, if you want me to play it on stream sometime, just let me know that in the email too, so I can, if I get like 5 or 6 of them or like 10 of them or whatever, I'll just do them all in one stream, and we'll do like a review stream. I think that would be fun. And then if you use Logic, feel free to send me the Logic session. I'll just open it up. Otherwise, yeah, just send me the audio, and I'll kind of listen to it just from the audio file. Yeah, but I see we've still got a few other viewers, so thanks anyone who's stuck around this long. Got a good mix of kind of me building out the automation. You can see some of it as we're building it out, and also just chatting. I've still got a lot of work to do, but I like the structure that we've got so far. Like I said, the one thing I might change is that I might have too long of a B section here. I don't know, just on the vocals there. I might have to change some of that up. I'll listen back to that with fresh ears. And then otherwise, just like doing more of the builds and like slowly introducing things to keep people interested and working on those drops and builds. So I'll keep working on this one. And thanks to anyone who stuck around. Deadshot, feel free to send me that email. I'll put it up on screen one more time here too. It's just marcus@cradlecat.com. Yeah, I'm gonna log off here, and it's getting late my time as well. So thanks for staying up so late with me. And I'll see you next time. I do have. I'm gonna release a lyric video for one of my songs this week too. So stay tuned for that. I'll put that up on YouTube and maybe Facebook too. I'll just put it up wherever. But yeah, I'll release a lyric video for one of those. So cool.